Okay, so this is my new bowling green. 10 days after hydroseeding. Done it Friday, week and a half ago. So it's Monday today. Just a little update, and I want to do a little talk about taking scrims off. So we hydroseeded this time, and I'm pretty happy with the results. We've got, I'd say at the moment, looks like we've got about 95% take across the green so far. So hydroseeding obviously keeps a nice moist, kind of warm environment for the new seed. We've actually put Cotula Maniatodo, which is a type of seed we use here in New Zealand, on bowling greens. We've put that down. Provides a nice firm surface, and you can kind of cultivate the grass to play really well. So hydroseeding alone is normally good enough, but the forecast last week was good all week except Friday, so it looked like all week it was going to be heavy rain, so I was just a little bit concerned. And as it turned out, we got about 20 mils in the day, so it was quite a heavy amount of rain for a day, and it caused a bit of surface flooding, especially with no real root zones at the moment, and only a week after hydroseeding. So I was a little bit concerned about what the rain was actually going to do, how much washout, how it would affect the hydroseed, hydromulch, especially only a week after the fact. So there wasn't any clear signs like this of growth at that point. Under leaves there actually was a bit more early germination, but generally it was just kind of still a thick blanket of hydromulch. So I kind of made the decision to put scrims down, and yeah, the rain kind of came. We've got it probably, I'd say, about 3 or 4%, I don't know, a really small percent of seed kind of washed around, and it sat on the surface in pools of water. And then I kind of just left it because I thought, well, if it's come through the scrim, then it's as it dries, it'll kind of wash back through, which it kind of mostly has. There's only been a few small runs here and there on the scrims, which you can't even really see. You have to really look for it. A lot of it was kind of down there where there seems to be worse drainage for whatever reason. So yeah, you can kind of see a little bit of surface stuff here, but really minimal. But on Friday, especially after the rain, and Saturday, there was quite a bit of seed just sitting there. But you kind of just have to let it do its job, kind of knowing that it's not pushing in any kind of direction, so it's not washing into the ditches. So I kind of just left it, and can't really do much anyway. So luckily we didn't lose much seed. So now it's come time actually to take the scrim off, and I thought I'd make a little video about this because quite often people can take the scrim off and actually wreck brand new seed, brand new germinated plant, actually, because what you have to remember is, especially with Maniatodo, it's a really, really short root system in this early stage. It's a really weak plant, and you can actually already see, even though I'm being careful, there's some growth ripping out. So I'll just brush that back on. But being careful is minimizing the amount I'm actually ripping out. So go through, take these nails out, and what we want to do is, when you've got your roll here, you want to give it a bit of a pull, a few meters in advance, and that pull will just literally take it off the plant, so you can just roll it up, and you're actually going to get way less plant ripping out because it's just releasing it better. When you lift it, you can actually feel a release from the scrim off the plant. So, and then you can just push your scrim along as you would, roll it up nice and tight. But you just got to keep remembering to stop and you feel a bit of tension, because that means you're getting to a point you haven't done. And then what you do, same again, and then you just release it and roll. And as I said, all that's going to do, it's going to allow you to keep all this brand new germinated plant where it should be, which is attached to the soil proper. So that's a little talk on my new green. Pretty gutted I didn't actually think about videoing the hydro seeding, but looking at doing another green next year, so hopefully get it then. But yeah, at this stage, pretty good germination. Now it's about just managing it. One thing I will touch on here before I get on to another video is we have to really watch out for slime. See a bit of slime here, especially with new water, a lot of watering to the soil, and thin growth at the moment as it is. It's a really prone time for slime, especially in winter time. So I'll probably be putting a fungicide on in maybe 2 or 3 days. I'll just let this dry out thoroughly because it's still quite damp. I don't want to leave any tire tracks. So that's it. Yeah, at this stage it's just about that. Now they've got germination, probably 2-3 weeks. Give it a good hit of nitrogen, bit of phosphorus in there, get some root growth. So yeah, that's where we are. Anyway, so that's a quick video. When taking scrims off, just be very careful you don't rip out the new plant.